Hey guys, how's it going? Author Daniel Coolbaugh here. I just want to let you guys know I just finished up MD Massey's Graveyard Druid. It was super fun. I have done a video previously on book one. Graveyard Druid is book two. Graveyard Druid is book two out of 12 in the comical paranormal suspense series and the universe. And yeah, I also did a video on book one, which is Junkyard Druid, which was super fun. So make sure you check out that video. And then I'll be doing, every time I finish like one of MD's books, I'll be doing a review video. So I'm trying to do it for all urban fantasy. I'm also reading my friend and fellow co-author in two anthologies, Ben Shankman's Let Sleeping Gods Lie. So make sure you also check out his books and video. I'll be doing another review here soon. I already did one for his book, My Brother's Keeper. So let's get into Graveyard Druid. So in terms of this Druid verse novel, I thought it was really, really good. I absolutely loved how the first one started. So I felt like, and MD and I have a interview coming up for my sixth season, and I believe, I'll just double check here, it's going to be September. I want to make sure I give you guys the right day here. So it's Monday, September 14th at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll be able to watch myself and MD Massey go over his writing experience and his books. So that was super cool. So we talked a little bit about Junkyard Druid in our interview because that was the one I had just read. And this book for Graveyard Druid, I don't know, man. Like sequels are hard. Sequels are hard. So when I find a really good sequel, I really like that sequel. So this was a great sequel. It like starts right where we kind of feel where it's, some time has gone by, not like a huge amount of time, but like several weeks or whatever's gone by from the last adventure in Junkyard Druid. And it's just funny because like people are like talking about the events that like just happened in the book right before this and stuff, and you feel like that book really like has consequences into this book, which was really cool, and I liked a lot. Sometimes I feel like people go from book one and book two, and there's not a lot that happens, or I don't know, it just feels like there's not a lot of consequences from book one. So I liked that there were a lot, like not like super severe consequences, but there were like definitely like clear consequences and different things that happened because of book one. So it felt like, to me, this sequel was really cool because it really felt, particularly once you get to like halfway through the book in particular, and stuff starts to happen and people start to talk about those events, from the first book, it really feels like they have meaning. And I think that's a lot of times where people, like I said, like don't really like do as much. So, and I feel like this is a really great sequel because, again, it really feels like these events are transpiring, and particularly feels like Colin's life is transpiring because of certain things that happen in book one, and like the storyline feels like it's progressed in terms of this, and I really like that. So I really think that it's a good time to think about like what makes a good sequel. I really think that in terms of character development, we meet Colin in a really cool spot in book one. I do feel like he's starting to make progress, both emotionally and in his life. And there's like small little things, and I don't want to give them away because a couple are small, but they're cool things, like little fun things that MD does to kind of move the pylons or the chains, if you're a football fan, if you will. And I don't want to spoil this for you, but there's like little things, and I thought that was really cool, both in his actual life as well as like within his like powers and things like that. And I like that like kind of urban fantasy style level progression. So it's really cool. It's so hard to not say spoilers in this review because you haven't read Junkyard Druid. Because I was about to give you a bunch of examples. I'm like, how do I say this without actually saying it? And I guess the best way to say it is like you should read the book. You should read both of them and read the series. I called the Junkyard Druid cozy urban fantasy, and that's how I feel about Graveyard Druid. Like the pace, the action, I think just picked up just a little bit. Not that the first one, wasn't like a quick read for me or anything, but this one, I don't know, it just felt like it was just a little bit tighter, which makes sense, right? Because it's the second book he wrote and stuff like that, and published. So I feel that it definitely lends itself to being stronger. And I always love, again, where I could find a sequel that, has all the things I love from the first one, but then really builds upon, the things that are also new and leads us in a new direction. I was super excited as soon as I got done last night with book 2 that I started on book 3 on the audio version. And I'm really excited to get into Moonlight Druid. I really like the series overall so far. It's definitely like my kind of urban fantasy. I had some friends that, had, suggested it for quite a while. And I don't know, I just got like busy and stuff, particularly reading like fantasy, because that's what I was really reading a lot at the time. And I had some longer series, like the Dresden Files and stuff that I was trying to get caught up on, that I had started reading first. So now I feel like this was like perfect because I'm using these as kind of like palate cleansers. Because they're exactly what I want in terms of urban fantasy. And this is like really like my new favorite urban fantasy series, particularly with like book 2. And I really enjoyed book 1. So I'm really excited for Moonlight Druid. But I do want to talk a little bit, just about the blurb and some of the things that happened, or that I liked, in terms of book 2. So this says that when the local vampire coven hires him to stop an undead outbreak at the city graveyard, it sounds like easy money to the junkyard druid. But when you're cursed by an ancient fae sorceress with a score to settle, nothing is ever as it seems. So comical here, otherwise known as the junkyard druid. Not my favorite title, but since it's my only title, I guess I'm stuck with it. But hey, things are looking up. Sure, powerful and sentient magical artifact have taken up residence inside my skull, and I'm still burdened with a nasty curse cast by an ancient sorceress of the 2 other Danon. But I'm trying really hard to look at the bright side of things. Seeing as how I've been dragged back into the world of Fae, I figure it might as well be of use. And if I can make a little scratch while using my druidic talents for good and not evil, so much the better. Which is why I took this job working for Austin's Vampire Coven, cleaning up a ghoul infestation at the city cemetery. It's not their work, and they don't want the heat, so they hired me to take care of it before it gets out of hand. Easiest job ever. I'll just whack a few ghouls, hide the bodies, and collect my feet. I mean, seriously, what could possibly go wrong? So it's a great blurb for the book, particularly when I get done. I'm like, oh man. A lot of fun urban fantasy and undead hijinks ensue. So if you're like me and you love that Diablo 2 and you love smacking zombies and ghouls and skeletons around, you're really going to love this book. Definitely make sure you check out, MD's other books and his other series within the universe. I know I'm going to. Make sure you check out book 3, which is going to be Moonlight Druid. I'm trying to do these where I don't give too much away. It's really difficult. I'll probably have to do spoiler sessions at some point, and I'll do spoiler session really, really big, so that way I can talk specifically about things. But I really enjoyed this one. I loved it. I thought it was really great. I'm really excited for book 3. You guys should check out everything that MD has to offer. Please go check out my own stuff. It's www.authordanielcoolbaugh.com. Got our Arcane Awakenings Urban Fantasy Anthology. Drops September 15th. Now we moved it from the 13th to the 15th, so we could get a Tuesday, which is supposed to be a better day for Kickstarter, because we want to get fulfillment for you guys and, get all those little goodies and stuff to you. We also have our Rings of Adventure anthology. My fellow co-author, one of them, Benjamin Shankman, and I are also in that one, as well as our Arcane Awakenings. So that Kickstarter for Rings of Adventure anthology is going to drop September 1st. So we're right about a month away right now. So please make sure you check those out. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. If you have read Junkyard Druid or Graveyard Druid, please let me know below in the comments what you thought, if you read any other of MD Massey's work. Hope you guys check out our interview. He was awesome. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. And as always, happy reading, my friends. See you guys.